What up guys, welcome back to the channel. It is week number 2 and I am here in Auckland, New Zealand, actually at my old track where this all started for me back 20 odd years ago, Roskilde South Athletics Club. It's been a big week, lots going on, but I also wanted to share with you guys 5 things that are pissing me off about running social media this week, so we'll get into that in a little bit. But first, we went to the Australian Open. How good was that? Melbourne, turning it on. So we'll check out the Australian Open and then we'll have a little chat about those things that are pissing me off. They almost didn't let me in with my camera. We got in there, so I'm gonna go find, I think Blaze and, I think it's just Blaze and Kip. So we'll go find them, watch a bit of tennis.
But some of them are further away than others.
Do they have chocolate?
Yeah. M&M.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yum.
This scene is sponsored by Bolter. With enjoyment. What up guys, we're on our way for our first run in New Zealand, meeting up with an Olympian and a multi-time national champion, so should be good. I'm hoping they don't go too fast for me because I am obviously still very slow, but yeah, I'll do my 20 odd minutes with them while they do a fair chunk more.
A few moments later.
It was 21 minutes done, and as expected, they kept going. They're doing 90 minutes, but I don't know if you can tell, but I am absolutely cooked. I did 21 minutes at 4:19s, which is definitely the fastest that I have run recently. But it was also fast straight away, so it's hard, man. I'm trying my best, but being sensible is a little bit difficult as well, just with trying to run with other people. You got to run to their pace, all that kind of thing, and they're all very fit lads right now, so a bit harder for me, but I'm happy I did it. Proved to myself I'm still somewhat fit, and just need to hope that the Achilles holds up, I guess. Make sure it's still okay tomorrow. Well, I'll tell you one thing's for sure. I do not miss the humidity of Auckland. I'm sweating bullets right now. Alright guys, so today I wanted to deep dive into the 5 things that are pissing me off about running on social media. Now the number one thing, this thing has got me for such a long time and it's so annoying, and that is using your Strava PB as your actual PB. Here's a reality check. If you're using your Strava PB, it's not your PB. You didn't really run it. You're using a GPS to measure the distance. If we're doing that, I've run 27 minutes for 10K. Now we know I haven't run 27 minutes for 10K. I know that, everybody else knows that, but my Strava says that I did. This is what I mean, it's stupid, stop doing it. Claim your PBs in races, anything other than that is not a PB. End of story. So this thing number 2 is people giving out running form advice when they have no idea what they're talking about. You guys know the people I'm talking about. You're on a treadmill or you're on a normal run and you're talking about, oh, make sure your foot lands under itself. Oh, make sure you lean forward from the ankles. Oh, make sure you blah, 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 blah. Most of it, people have no idea what they're talking about. General rule, if you're on social media and you see these people, keep swiping. Ignore them. They're probably not going to give you good advice. And sometimes they're going to give you harmful advice. If you want running form advice, which, by the way, you probably don't need unless you're a really, really new runner with lots of injury issues, go to a biomechanist. Go to somebody who knows what they're talking about. It might be a physio that specializes in running. It could be any number of different things. Just don't get your running form advice off social media because most of them have absolutely no idea. Thing number 3, streaking. Now, well, in practice, streaking makes a lot of sense. I get it. I understand you want to run every day. You want to get fitter. You want to do all that kind of stuff. And it does. It makes sense. But it means you're not listening to your body. If you're streaking and that's the only thing you're focused on, it means you're probably not taking rest days when you need to take rest days. It means you're probably not listening when your body is telling you that it's tired and it needs to take a bit of a rest. If your only goal is to run every day, then sure, streak, whatever. But if your goal is to run as fast as you possibly can and to run PBs, just listen to your body. Now, that's not to say that I won't go on a period of 30 days where I don't take a day off. But what it does mean is that if I get to day 31 and I'm really, really tired, I'm gonna take a day off because I know that my body needs it. Thing number 4, doing all of your training in Supershoes. This drives me insane. I obviously work for a shoe company, so maybe I'm a little bit biased here, but don't do all of your running in a Vaporfly. Don't do all of your running in any kind of super shoe. There's a couple of reasons that I say this. Firstly, it's really expensive, like stupidly expensive to run in those as your everyday shoe. After about 150 to 200 Ks, most of them you don't get the same benefit out of. So you're robbing yourself, A, of the benefit of the shoe in the first place. B, you're robbing yourself of that feeling on race day. It's why people have their race day spikes. It's why people have their race day shoes. It's because they feel good on race day, and that's important. And the third thing, you're actually robbing yourself of training benefit. If you're doing all of your running and being assisted by a shoe, because let's be honest, they are assisting you, you're not getting as much training benefit as you can possibly get. So stop doing all of your runs in super shoes. Sure, do your workouts in them. Sure, do your fast, long, marathon-specific sessions in them. That's fine. But don't go out for a 30-minute jog in a pair of super shoes. It's just dumb. It's not going to do you any benefit, and it's probably going to make things worse for you. The last one, thing number 5, is zone 2 running. My God, have I seen so much about zone 2 running recently, and it is mostly bullshit. Most of it is absolute crap, right? It is people who think that you need to run at a certain heart rate to achieve a certain goal, that you need to do X, Y, and Z amount at zone 2, and it's just not the case. It's based on heart rates, which are probably wrong unless you've gone into a lab. If you're going off your watch, zone 2 is not zone 2. That's just a fact. So stop running in zone 2. Stop worrying about being in zone 2. Just go out, run easy. If you can talk, then you're probably running easy enough. It should feel really easy. You shouldn't feel too wrecked after a run. Just go off feel. Stop worrying about zone 2. It's not a thing. Just go off feel. Okay, so we're all done. Last run in Auckland is finished. I did 27 minutes, around about 4 miles. The boys I was running with are out there doing a workout now, so I'll see if I can get some pictures of them.
Made up my mind, trigger happy, don't stop.
But we're also all done in New Zealand. I'm heading back home tomorrow. It'll be back to the normal stuff, keep building up, go see the physio, all that good stuff. But for this week, we are all done. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more. We're 2 weeks down, whole lot more to go. So I will see you guys in the next one. Catch ya.